Hello, my name is Rob Reynolds, and this is Business Calculus. A student asked me about section 1.5, problem number 14, and I thought I would make a quick little video about how to evaluate the limit for these problems. If you try direct substitution, notice if I try to plug in a 0 for delta x here, I'll get something divided by 0, which is undefined, and we can't do that. So the goal is to try another strategy. Besides direct substitution, we could try factoring. That's always the second thing I would try, but I don't know how to factor this thing. And then the third thing that I would try is the conjugate, multiplying top and bottom by the conjugate of the numerator. Now in Algebra 2, we would always rationalize the denominator, but in calculus, sometimes it's really helpful to rationalize the numerator. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to replace delta x with h because it's just easier for me to write h. So I'm going to have the square root of 2x plus h minus the square root of 2x all over h. Let me rewrite this. All right. So then the conjugate of, well, you remember if you had something like 5 plus the square root of 3, you would multiply by 5 minus the square root of 3. So conjugate literally just means change the middle sign. So changing the middle sign here, I'll get the square root of 2x plus h plus the square root of 2x. And the same thing in the denominator. Now it needs to be the same thing in the denominator because what gives you the right to multiply by that maroon fraction? Well, the maroon fraction is just the value of 1. And of course, if that cancels, you're not changing the value. You're just going to make it look different. So I could evaluate, hopefully, doing some direct substitution. So let me multiply this together. I'll get the limit as h approaches 0 of 2x plus h minus 2x all over h times a big mess. And I'll just hang on to this mess. But in the numerator, I notice I'm just left with h over h times that mess. So those cancel, and then I'm evaluating the limit as h goes to 0 of 1 divided by that mess, which is the square root of 2x plus h plus the square root of 2x. And now I can do direct substitution because it doesn't cause me to divide through by 0. So I'm going to plug in, every time I see an h, plug in a 0 right here. So I'll get 1 over the square root of 2x plus the square root of 2x, which is 1 over 2 square roots of 2x. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need some more help, feel free to give me or send me an email. Thanks.